All right, guys, this is the Amazon Basics 2-ply paper towel, right? This is the Amazon Basics 2-ply paper towel. These are flex sheets. These are flex sheets. They have 12 rolls inside of a particular box that you can buy. So there's going to be 150 2-ply sheets per roll inside of every box. Now, we're going to take them out and we're going to show you what you get. Remember, if you get a box of 12, you're going to get 1,800 sheets. And we're going to compare it then to the Bounty. So this is the Bounty. And this is the Bounty that everyone trusts and loves. Normally, these are kind of on the more pricey side. So the reason why we recommend the Amazon paper towels, there's twofold. It's coming down to ultimately value, and it comes down to satisfaction guarantee. So this is the roll from Amazon, right? We took it out. This is the roll from Amazon. And the great thing about the Amazon paper towel, you have it in a smaller size. So this is what we call a flex size. So you can either choose to get 1 or 2 to save on the material. It has a pattern here that this pattern is meant to be more absorbent for any spill. Material on the Bounty is going to be more woven. The Bounty is going to definitely be more woven. So if I was to compare a sheet to a sheet, let's compare sheet to a sheet. The Bounty sheet is going to be a little bit larger. The Bounty sheet is definitely going to be more woven, so it's going to have more internal strength, right? And if you hear what it sounds like, the Amazon will rip a little better, right? It will rip a little better. The Bounty is going to be, a lot of times people can even reuse their Bounty if they opt to. But if you're like, okay, well, if you're saying that, why would you ever recommend, or why are you using the Amazon Basics 2-ply paper towels? It comes down to convenience. I can get this delivered right to my home, and right to my home, still at a really affordable price. It might not beat the price that you get at Costco, but it will definitely beat the price of everything you can buy at any local supermarket or your CVS or your Walgreens, and that's why we recommend it. Second, let's talk about overall use. Most of us are not going to be needing these for stains that are super like heavy spills, right? That's what's great for Bounties. If I have a heavy spill, I want to use the Bounty. But if I don't have a heavy spill, the Bounty kind of goes to waste. And the Bounties, because of their price per sheet is higher than the Amazon Basics, it's not going to be as quite as cost effective. And finally, and I think this is just something that is important for me, but might not be as important for you. It just comes down to satisfaction guarantee. So if I have a problem with this Amazon, I can put it back in the box and I can ship it back and tell Amazon, well, I got a problem with it, send it back to you. Can you go to CVS and be like, hey, I got a problem with I already used a roll. I used like 4 rolls and then it's not absorbing very quickly. Can I return it? They're going to be like, excuse me, sir, can you get out of the store? That's difference between buying something from Amazon that's Amazon branded and something directly from Bounty, or buying it from a store that sells Bounty or other paper towels. So if you take each one of those factors into play, you might find that the Amazon Basics, especially if you're on some type of subscribe and save, they're going to save you money. It's going to be cost effective and satisfaction is guaranteed. So what's the risk? Not that much. That's why we